Hi, hello everybody, welcome to today's video. I am so excited guys for today because today we are doing another speed build. So today we are going to be building a carnival, super exciting, for Joey specifically. He's our king. Because Lucky cannot be here with us, he is taking his place for now, and you know what? He deserves the best, so if Lucky can't be here, then we can only give the best to the villagers who are here. So that's what we're going to be building today. Also, sneak peek to our winter outfit? I don't know. But all right, guys. So without further ado, let's not delay this any longer. Let's get into it. All right, so as you guys can see, I already laid down a nice little outline for what I wanted to do. I wasn't sure how big I wanted this or where I wanted the incline, particularly for Joey's house, so I just kind of made a little sketch in a way of what I wanted. I wasn't really sure, once again, how big I wanted it because I got so many different custom designs and all these different ideas, so I got a bunch of stuff that I thought would fit. You know, we obviously don't use all of them, but I really recommend just putting down a sketch sometimes. Don't fill it out, and this will help you a lot in the future because I know that whenever I fill it out and then I have to move it all, it's so annoying to have to go over all of these pieces. So that's just a little tip to you, but for me it ended up working out and I really liked it. So here I am building the little platform for Joey's house. I honestly just wanted him to be a little background piece in a way because technically this is all Joey's yard right here. I don't know if everyone else is gonna get as extravagant of a little place here, but he's definitely getting the works. He's getting everything that he could ever dream of. So this is me just kind of playing it and just laying it all out for you. And this part right here where I am putting a little bit of a backdrop, this is where his house is gonna kind of lay because I'll show you in a second, but when I am building some of the stuff like the Ferris wheel, I did want it to be part of on top where his house was gonna be. So I wanted to make sure that I left a little bit of a nook where his house could sit, where he could still be visible. He's off to the left a little bit, and you know, it's just big enough for me to also put some other little designs up there with him. I don't know, just kind of making sure that everything is seen and he's comfortable because obviously Joey's, once again, our little king, so we want him to be as comfortable as possible. But here, so I am taking the little design for the Ferris wheel and I'm just putting it down, obviously not in order, so I had to fix it. I will put down the custom design for everything in the description, everything that I used today, all of the custom designs. I honestly really love this one. This one's one of my favorites, and this is where I kind of got the idea for Joey. As you can see, there's like the bright yellow on the sides and everything, and when I saw Joey's house, I was like, oh my gosh, he is literally perfect because he's one of the primary colors. So he just works out so perfectly compared to, you know, putting Chelsea up here, who's got a white and pink house. It just doesn't fit as well. But so here I am just kind of putting it down, and as you can see, it already starts coming together. Especially when you're looking at it from different angles, it just is mwah, chef's kiss, honestly. But so I'm just kind of building up the side. I forgot that you always want to have a little bit of extra room because you have to build another little row of platform for the last part of it. But yeah, his house will go to the left a little bit, but I did want the illusion that it was right in front of his house. So I did want it to be connected to the platform or to the terraforming that is connected to his house. So yeah. So these right here are actually my custom design. They are meant to be sugar cookies, Christmas sugar cookies. I honestly, the more that I look at them, the less in love I fall for them. So I'm trying to incorporate them around, try to bring them some life, because I honestly, once again, I don't know. I liked them when I first made them, but I'm not liking them as much. But I am bringing a little bit of festivity to the little amusement park here. I do, once again, want it to be a Christmas island as well as not just a kid core island. So I did want to put some of those elements. I was going to put that milk in here as well, but I thought, I don't know, I just want to create some separation, want to bring a little bit of a different feel to different areas. So here I am just putting around some candy. I put some candy canes with some mints and just little things like that, you know, bring the festivities of kidcore and an amusement park, but also just give you a little bit of a cozy feel for winter and for that, you know, Christmas vibe. So that's what I'm doing here, just so that, you know, when you overlay all these items on top, it really comes together and it's not just gray on the bottom, right, from the stone. So, and I also just really wanted some little parts. Also right here is just me talking to Ed. I went to go get some items and he asked to leave, which, funny story about that, by the way. So I logged in this morning, forgot that I was time traveled forward already, and I accidentally autofilled. Funnily enough, it was my friend Lou's. So I have hers, and I had literally just given her a villager as well the other day. So now we just have each other's villagers, and that's honestly really funny. But so yeah, just me making little platforms and little not platforms, little areas for you to eat, like a little popcorn session. And I wanted some games. I saw that there were some other ways that people made this part. I personally just really liked it as it was, with simply the basketball hoops with the outdoor table in front. I thought that was a fun little game. That was one of my favorite games, going to like Chuck E. Cheese and stuff. So I absolutely had to put that in here, right? You know, and it's just perfect. It's a perfect little easy thing for you to do, and it really brings life to it with some color for the amusement park. And for this part, you know, I honestly really loved how I did this. I love that it kind of looks like you're getting in line for the ride, which is what I wanted to do. So if you're curious to do something like this and you kind of want to bring a little bit of, I don't know, of a vibe, this is how I did that. Just kind of made a little L shape, and then I just bordered it off there so that it looks like, you know, a little entrance. So here I am just kind of adding another layer to the top terraforming, just because I know that the basketball hoop got in the way. You definitely want to make sure that you have enough room for your for your incline and everything. So just kept that in mind the whole time. But I also just wanted to add another little side section, just a little bit more, because I did want to add a few other things that I thought would look really nice on the amusement park. Because not that it's bad now, I think that it has a lot of good design here, but I also still wanted to add another stand there, because obviously when you're going to an amusement park, they don't all just have only one stand, and this is me struggling. I still don't understand how people always put down the signs like so easily. I can never figure out the pattern of it unless I'm doing, like earlier I did it for a little part, but that was it. But it just did not work out. But so that's the other little stand that I made. Once again, these will all be in the description, all of the custom designs that I use. This was a little ice cream one that I found on Pinterest, and then I just looked up other designs that I could use for the stall path. And then luckily, I believe that the one who made the stall path was also the one who made the ice cream. So honestly, I thought that was really awesome. And I had a little what is it called? I also had a there it goes, the cotton candy stall. that I wanted to put with it as well because I thought it just fit. It's just really pretty. You know, I wanted some other little colors. Obviously, we have a lot of the reds and blues and yellows and things, but you know, there are some pops of pink here and there, so I wanted to incorporate something with that just to kind of bring it all together, my friends. And so that's what I did, and I think that it looks really nice over top all of the custom designs I put on the ground and just mixed with everything else. And here we go, guys. Yay, we built the incline and Joey's house. And now is just kind of putting stuff around. I was really excited to build this house. As you can see, once again, it's just kind of like a little background area. But so I made this little nook, but I ended up adding to it just because I wanted to add some stuff because I felt like the yard was still a little bit too small right by the entrance. It's just a little simple build up top by his house, but I thought that it, you know, he could have a little bit of a homey feel. So what I did is I added a little bit of some apple trees and things like that just so that it felt like a home. I added a little seating area for him and a little bit, just kind of adding some things that I thought would bring a little bit of life to his house that's outside, because obviously the amusement park is great, but I still wanted to feel like a house area, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm just doing here, just putting down some things that I think would fit Joey and fit his house and the color of his house and everything. So yeah, that's just what I'm doing here, just adding, you know, clotheslines and everything. And I think that it came out really nice, even though it's really simple. Also, I know that behind the Ferris wheel, you can't see, but I still decorated behind there just because you never know. Some people might look for those little, I don't know, angles. So I wanted to make sure that there was still something behind there, that it wasn't just, I don't know, just plain back there or empty. So that's why you see me put a few little things there, like that plastic pool. I am going to put it behind there. I know you can't see it, but it's going there. So... So when I first made this little outline of fencing, I originally wanted to do iron fence, then hedges, then iron fence and hedges, but I felt like it looked a little bit too loud. So as you can see here, I end up changing it up a little bit, and I just put more hedges and then one little piece of iron, and I think that that came out really nice. So if you like the look of that and you want to create a little amusement park carnival area, I believe that this looks a little bit more realistic to how it really looks in real life. So that's how I did that, and I really liked how it came out. So it really made it feel as if, you know, when you're walking outside of an amusement park and you're walking down the sidewalk and you just see everything behind the fence and everything. So that's where I kind of got that idea from. And also, if you're creating an amusement park for the winter time, I did put that cedar tree on the side, and I will be putting more. And I really recommend them because I think for about a month, I think it's from December 15th to January something or something like that, that those trees start having the little twinkling lights on them, and I thought that would be super cute. So I'm kind of thinking about the future a little bit of what will look good for the winter time, for Christmas time. So I am going to be putting more of those cedar trees around. For now, I am leaving just the one because I don't have much space. I have a lot of items there that I have to clean up. I am still in the midst of upgrading my house, and it's taking a while, so that's why a lot of stuff is on the ground. Also, hi Lou. She's the one that I went to her island and we just kind of swapped players, so. And here is the final result, guys. So we're just kind of walking around. As you can see, it all came together really nicely with the layers. Once again, add layers. It really does make everything pop out. You know, just putting some custom designs down and just, I don't know, just putting some different things, and it all comes together really nicely. Brings a nice feel to it, makes you feel, I don't know, like you want to just ride some teacup rides. And then obviously here's Joey's little house. Very, very, very simple, but really good in contrast to the whole amusement park. But I hope that this inspired you guys and made you want to decorate your own island. Maybe take a dab at kidcore. It's kind of fun, low-key. But I hope that you all have a wonderful day, morning, night, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!